shows that this part is active. So that's about the text. So I'm just going to turn it to white. The other tool is texture. Texture means that you add, okay, let's just, shall we change the font to be a bold one. So this is my text. When you talk about the texture tool, it means that you can blend your text with a photo. So the texture tool means that you can blend your text with a photo. For example, if I click here, it will take me to my gallery. So I can select, let's take this, and let's take this. I want the blending to happen. So this is my area. If I click OK here, you can see that inside the text there is that photo. Let's choose another color so that you can see clearly which one should it be. Trying to find a brighter color. Okay, let's try with these. If I can click OK, that means my text, see how it's blended. That means the picture will be inside the text. That's how you deal with the texture. So I will just disable this by deleting the picture. The other tool is opacity. Opacity is just the scale of the appearance of the text. Let's say you want the text to be appearing, maybe the brightness should be small, it should be appearing at the dim level. So this is how you blend. Increasing, that means the appearance will be high. So the other tool apart from opacity is the rotation. If you look at this tool here, this curve, it shows that you can rotate. So there's this way of rotating. You just click and scroll it or move it, or the other way is you can use this tool which says rotate. So you can rotate it at an angle. You want it at 90 degrees, you want it at 180, it's up to you. The other tool is mask tool. Mask tool, it means that you want some part of your text to disappear. For example, if I enable it, that means this part where there's these tools, the text will disappear, will be disabled. It's like we are masking on top of this text where we want that area should disappear. So there are settings of the mask tool. So if you look, it has some nodes. For example, here we have 4 nodes. So you can drag these nodes and choose the area that you want the text to disappear. So every node has its also some minor nodes where you can be able to drag to create a shape on where you want the tool to disappear. For example, this one, you can increase it like this. Like you can create some curves just to make some stylish things. So if you enable, that's the other part will disappear. So that's how you deal with the mask tool. So there's an in and out. If I click out, that means it will be out of the boundary of this mask tool, will disappear. In, out. So you can add many mask tools. For example, if I add another, so this is another. If I click here, I'll be able to drag this wherever I want. But be aware that it is sensitive. Everywhere you touch, when you click this thing, it's able to change the form. Everywhere on the screen you touch, that node that is active will change the form like that. So this is how you deal with the mask tool. So if you look, when I added another mask tool, it says tool. So let's say you want to add many mask tools. This is 3. So if you want to turn back, you can just click these arrows. So you get back to the number 2 mask. And that means the number 3 is active. So you can add as many mask tools as you want. If you want to delete it, it's simple, whereby you're just going to click here and click the minus or negative. That means you're removing. That means you have remained only with one mask tool. If you want to duplicate it, the mask that you have created, you can just click this tool here and you can choose to move it like that. So this is the moving tool. If you want to move a mask tool, you have to activate the moving tool. If you want to change the node, direction of node, then you need to activate the direction, the nodes tool, whereby you're going to be moving the nodes. But if you want to move the whole of it, you need to select the move tool of the mask, something like that. If you want to delete a node, for example, you have in this way. You have 4 nodes on this mask. You can delete or add another mask, another node. So to add another node, you just click this. That means you add in front of the other nodes. You can add another one like that. So the one that is active, if you click add an addition, it will add in front of that node. If you want to remove nodes, you can just click this too. That means the node that is active will be deleted like that. So you can also resize the scale of the mask by using the scale tool. The other tool under mask is rotation. You can rotate the mask too, just like that. That means when you're done with what you want, where you want to hide the text, you can just click OK, and this will be the end result. So this I mostly use in designing some fancy or when you want to manipulate the text. So masking is used mostly to manipulate the text. So I'm just going to disable that and click OK. The other tool is font. So you can change the fonts. We have talked of the types of fonts. So there's sans serif, script, calligraphy, and handwriting. So these are the tools. These are the 4 ones. And there is this bars on top where it says listen. That means every recent font that you are using, it will appear here. Then there's this bar which says my font. My font is just the fonts that you download. These are now your own fonts, not the default one which comes with the Pinterest. Not Pinterest, with Pixel. So these are the default fonts. There are few. But if you download, because you download one by one, or you can download at a bulky, because the other fonts are being sold, so you need to purchase other fonts. Other fonts are for free. So in another video, I'm going to show you which website can you go and download your fonts. So these are my personal fonts which I downloaded one by one. You download this font one by one, single font at a time. So these are just the fonts. You see? So you can change the font to whatever we desire. So that's how you deal with the types of fonts. So there is a script type. You find the handwriting here, you find the sans serif here, you find the serif fonts. This is the serif font, the projection of T, as you can see, this projection, serif fonts. Also, the other way of editing a text, you can just double click the text and it will bring you to this new window where you're going to edit. Instead of going here to edit, that's another way. Just double click the frame text, then it will take you to where you can edit the text. Keep practicing. Perfect practice makes someone perfect. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.